Now, could Kalvin Phillips follow his England teammate by making a move in the January window? We understand that 6 teams, including Barcelona and Juventus, are interested in signing the midfielder, who's hoping to reignite his Euro 2024 hopes this summer.
We've been talking about how this is a complicated deal because of the figures involved, but I think we are getting to the point now where a decision will have to be made soon. So we might be looking at maybe next week when a decision is made.
I don't see how Barcelona can afford that. They have nothing at the moment, even though they are activating another one of their levers, of course, because it's that time of year. The interesting thing with Atletico, Renan Lodi, who was on loan at Nottingham Forest last season, he signed for Marseille in the summer. They have just sold him on to Al Hilal in the Saudi Pro League at a tidy profit, most of which they had to give to his old club, Atletico Madrid. So Atletico Madrid have just earned €8 million for doing nothing. Now, the margins are tight with them as well. They don't have a massive budget, but maybe, just maybe, this gives them a bit of daylight.
What about Juventus? Can you see that working?
The biggest problem for them is the change in Italian law, which means there are huge tax implications for bringing in overseas players. So for them, they won't be able to offer Kalvin Phillips the money they would have been able to offer him a month ago. That's a huge problem. It's also why Roma wouldn't be able to extend the Lukaku loan next season. He becomes Chelsea's problem again come summer.
Potentially there could be a bidding war now. Andy's identified that maybe one or two of those clubs, whilst they like Kalvin Phillips and would like to bring him in, financially they can't make it work. But this could suit City and Kalvin because there are more options on the table.
The big winner in all this surely is Gareth Southgate, because Jordan Henderson was playing in Saudi. Kalvin Phillips has been sat on the bench at Manchester City. If Phillips gets his move as well, potentially both are going to be playing regular first-team football in a good standard as well. And I think that makes a big difference for Gareth Southgate. It suddenly gives him much better options. And when you look ahead to the European Championships in the summer, I think it must give England fans a whole lot more optimism that this could be a big tournament for England.